Mark.
John spent hours and hours.
Well, the guy that was the head there is gone now, and that's gone away.
Yeah, but we did everything we could.
Yeah.
You know, some of the people said, you know, we can't keep up with the taxes. I mean, if you start to look at, I mean, there's no place in the state. There isn't. They don't know the word stop.
No.
But you know what? They have 32 votes in our house. And you know what they did? They did the payroll tax. And the guy said, well, you know, I had to do it. And you said, hey, Lark, there's 32. All one guy had to do was put his hand up and say, no! There would have been no payroll tax. There wouldn't have been $8 billion in what? So now they're coming out and they're saying, we need to change that payroll tax. Would you sign this letter to the governor telling him to change it? Why should I change it? You're the ones who put it in. You don't need me. You got 32. 32, if you stand up and say, we don't want it, and it'll go. Well, leadership won't like that. Well, why don't you go back home? You deserve to be there. This is going to be a rough year. But if we don't turn back, and I'm being political now, but I have to be. If we don't turn the Senate back this year, we'll be just like the Assembly. They will, Smith said, and of course he's as honest as the day is long, he just forgot to include $500,000 profit he made on a real estate. He said, you're my accountant, how come you didn't find it? Because you never told me. But that's what we're putting up with. And if they win in November, if you think this state is going to lose one congressman next time, you'll lose 3 or 4. Because they don't know the word. Good example. I don't know what's going on in the other house on it, but we had a bill last week. And this bill says we want to form a new commission. Now, this commission is going to have 27 members. You just formed it. How the hell are you? Excuse me. But they know that the executive director is going to get $195,000 because it's hard to find people who do the work for that. I'll volunteer. But here's the issue. Where's the money? Oh, well, when we do the budget, that's what we'll do. So they said, they put out a blast. The Republicans were against economic development because they wouldn't do this. Guess what? For the first time in my years, 4 or 5 statewide papers went out and said, cheers to the Republicans and cheers to the Democrats.
Wow. You're
going to hire 2,700 people. You don't even know how much it's going to cost, but you can tell us that the number one guy is going to get $195,000. He's the only guy happy. But you've got to make some changes. But if you decide that you're going to support all the Democrats in the Senate, make sure that you got your title ready to sell your house and move.
Amen.
Time's up. Thank you very much.